Hi and welcome back to my channel Digital Toolcase. I'm Chris. As always, I'm not an English speaking person, so English is not my language. Bear with me. Sorry for my bad English, but I will do my best. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel and click on the bell to have notifications of new videos. If you like what I'm explaining with these apps, these softwares. These AI writing tools in this case. What is Jarvis? Today we're talking about Jarvis. It's an AI writing tool. It's the most famous one. It's the first that started this trend because now there are many more. But I think that Jarvis is still one of the best options you can find for this and you can use if you can afford it because let's say the truth, it's not for everyone. It's for people that already has some kind of business related to writing. So bloggers, affiliate marketers, SEO, copywriters, content agencies, and so on, and startups. Let's take a look at the prices of Jarvis. These are the two plans you can choose with Jarvis. As you can see, they are the starter plan, $29 monthly, and boss mode plan, $59 monthly. What are the differences? First of all, the limits, because with the starter plan you can let the AI write at maximum 20,000 words monthly. With the boss mode, they are 50,000, and if you need more, you can always go on a superior plan and pay more, obviously. But let's talk about these basic plans. Another difference is that this is called boss mode because you can use commands inside the long form editor, and we will see what it is and what it's for. What plan to choose? Well, it's up to you, but it depends on what you use it for, because if you are a person who writes only short form copies, for example, headlines or ads, for example, maybe you can stay with the starter plan. But here you don't have the long form editor that it's perfect for bloggers or for who wants to write a long email, long landing pages, and so on. So for me, the boss mode is a must. It's absolutely the best plan you can choose, even if it's not cheap. This is why I was saying if you can afford it, this is the best you can have as of today. As you can see, we are in the templates zone of the app, and you can see we have a different kind of short form templates. For example, if you write for social media, here you can find some good short form example, and we will see what they can do. If you are an SEO, you can find some templates. If you want to write emails, you can find some templates. If you write ads, you can find Facebook ads primary text, for example, Facebook ad headline, for example, or Google ads, and so on. If you are a blogger, you most of the time will use long form assistant. But let's do one example of short form text or copy. Let's go into frameworks, for example. These are marketing frameworks. As you can see, if you do some kind of marketing, you for sure know PASS framework, for example, problem, agitate, solution, or AIDA framework. It stands for attention, interest, desire, action. Okay, so let's try a PAS framework. I took a brief description of a product on Amazon, and let's see what the AI can write for us in this kind of framework. As you can see, our product name is apple cider vinegar. Here I put a description based on Amazon bullet points, and here we can put a tone of voice. Let's say, for example, persuasive. Here we can put what we want, and Jarvis will try to follow our desired tone of voice. Input language English, output language English American, but as you can see, you can use many more languages. I don't know how many they are, but as you can see, there's a ton. So here you can choose how many outputs you want for this kind of framework. Let's try with just one, generate AI content, and let's see what Jarvis writes for us. Okay, some seconds of waiting, and this is what Jarvis outputs for this PAS framework. The problem stands for, the P stands for problem. We all know that losing weight is important, but it can be hard to stick with a diet and exercise program. Well, it's a real problem that most people that want to lose weight is facing. Agitate the problem. Most diets are too complicated or restrictive for people to follow for the long term. This is true. Exercise requires time and effort, which many of us don't have enough of in our busy lives. This is really okay. The solution, apple cider vinegar, is an ancient yet powerful herb that has been used by healers through history as a natural remedy, and so on. You can stop the video if you want to see if you like the output, and this is just one. If, for example, you don't like the output, you can generate again. Let's try and see what differs in the new output. Okay, here's another one. It's a little smaller. You want to lose weight, but you don't want to go through the hassle of taking your food intake or going into ketosis. Agitated problem. It's hard enough to lose weight, much less have to do all of that extra work on top of it, and so on with the solution. Here again, you can stop the video and see if you like the output, but you can go on until you get a good output, and obviously you can put yourself into the output. Take this as a start for writing your copyright. Okay, this was an example of just one of the short form text that you can write with Jarvis. But let's dive now into this long form assistant. This is the real magic of Jarvis, and I think the most used feature of this app, this software. Okay, when you click on the long form editor, you can choose between start from scratch or blog post workflow. What is different? Start from scratch will open up an empty long form editor, while choosing blog post workflow will let you choose the initial parts of our blog post. For example, the description of what we want to write in the blog post, the title, the intro paragraph, and so on. Okay, so the first thing here is the language. Here you can choose in what language you will write the blog post. It can be in English, but it can be in one of the other languages, and this is important because it's the only one place where you can choose the language for a blog post. If you open the empty document, you can't change the English language. So if you want to write a blog post in another language that is not English, as of today, you can do it only from here. Let's use English, and let's say we want to write an article about searching for a keyword. Let's pretend we are SEO and we want to write an article about the 3 best ways to search for keywords to reach the first page of Google. Here as you can see, this is the most important step in helping Jarvis understand what you want to write about. So the more specific you are here, and the best will be the output of the article and the first elements of the article. Here we can place some keywords. They are optional, but let's see. We can say keyword, comma, keyword research, and let's stop here. Let's do continue, and now we can or place our title, if we already have a title, or generate ideas and let the AI writer, let Jarvis to generate some titles for us. Let's try this. Okay, some seconds of waiting, and Jarvis has output some of titles. It's using the number 3 because we have written 3. So it's using the same number we have put in the brief of the article. 3 best ways to search for keywords to reach the first page of Google. 3 ways to reach Google's first page for keyword searches. 3 ways to search for keywords to reach the first page of Google. 3 essential tips for scoring top Google results with keyword searches. This is very good. 3 ways to search for keywords that reach the first page of Google. Some are repeated, as you can see, because I wrote very little description here. But let's say we want this one because I like the essential tips kind of phrase. So use this one, and now we can or write a description or generate ideas. Let's see what Jarvis gives us. Okay, as you can see, we have 3 intro paragraphs. We can choose one of these. Let me read. It's a new year and you want to make sure you're ranking on the top of Google. You've been following all their SEO practice for something now. Not bad, not bad. Do you know the best way? Okay, this is not bad because it's starting with a question and gives here some of the tips. Title text, let's see. Okay. I will choose the first one. Use this one. Setup is complete. Open editor. Okay, as you can see, we are now in the long form editor. Jarvis placed the first paragraph for us. This is the title. Let's copy this. Let's place it here as an H1. So this is the title. This is our intro. Now I will accept what Jarvis is giving us without editing too much because I don't want this video to be too long. But as you can see, how it works. Now, after the intro, it's important to have an outline, the outline of our blog post. We can do it in 2 different ways. As you can see here, there's focus mode, and it's the one we are watching now, or there is power mode. Power mode opens up here on the left all the short form frameworks, the templates we see before. So we can search for outline, okay, blog post outline, and here we can generate an outline. It's not the only way, but let's see this. For example, we take our H1, our title, let's play it here. Tone of voice, we can say friendly, for example, language English, and let's generate two outputs, so two variants of the outline. Okay, so we have our two outputs. As you can see, this is 3 points. This is a little bit longer. These are 6. Choose the right keywords for your business. Research your competition. Optimize your website content and structure. Or choose the right keywords, research your competition, optimize content for Google ranking, use other marketing channels to promote your content, measure and adjust your efforts accordingly, keep learning and stay ahead of the curve. Let's say we use this one, but the thing I want to let you see, it's the other way of generating the output. Let's say that here we can't have a good result, or we prefer to use commands. And this is why this plan is called boss mode. The boss mode plan, it's unique because it's the only one as of today of having the chance to use commands. What is a command? It's something I can write here and give a command to Jarvis. Very simple. For example, I can say to Jarvis, write a compelling outline about, and here I can copy this title, so I can tell Jarvis to write about this, or I can simply write about the above. In this case, Jarvis will read all what is before the cursor and will take this command, taking this as reference. Now let's use Control and Enter. This is the what we use for command, and let's see what kind of outline Jarvis is giving us. Here it is. Use long tail keywords, research your competition, use Google AdWords. It's a little bit different from the one we saw before. I don't know if I can see it again. No, I cannot see it again. Anyway, it's a little bit different, but the output it's quite similar. There's not a big difference in the output. The difference is in the simplicity, because you are in the long form, you can give commands, and this is just one example of the command. Let's say we like this outline. As I said before, I'm not editing because I want to go faster in this video. Let's say it's in H2. Use long tail keywords. Now we can we can follow up with this article using commands, using the boss mode, or using this compose button. There's a little difference because the command is reading all what is here above the cursor, but not will see these parts. The compose buttons is also seeing these parts if they are active, because if they are not active, they are excluded from the context of what AI will write. Let's see the difference. Let's say I put the cursor here. I choose a medium length for the text. As you can see, I can choose shorter, medium, or longer. Medium usually is 1 or 2 phrases, and hit compose. Let's see what is the output. Okay, it's saying one of the best ways to score top Google results with keyword searches is the use of long tail keywords. As you can see, it's staying in the in the context of this H2. These are specific targeted keywords that are more likely to result in a conversion than generic terms, and so on. It's not bad. You can edit, you can say, okay, I like it, and go on. As you can see, he stopped here in the middle of the phrase because I choose medium. If I choose longer, for example, I hit again compose, and obviously the output will be much longer. Let's see how it goes. Okay, as you can see, it wrote about 2 long paragraph talking about the long tail keywords, giving an example. This is why I'm saying that Jarvis as of today is the best option you can find, because it's simple to use. It's very simple to use. It's the only one with commands as of today, and the output is really good. I must say it's even better in the last weeks. So this is why it costs more than other solution, because there's a technology behind this kind of app. But let's see another option. Let's say use long tail keywords is our H2, but we want to use a command. We can do it. We can say write a long paragraph expanding on use. Let's do it this way. Okay, write a long paragraph expanding on use long tail keywords. Let's use Control Enter, and we have another way to expand on the paragraph. As you can see, he's writing a long paragraph because this is what I was asking to Jarvis, and this is the boss mode. And this is why this is the most famous software, the most famous AI writer. It's for sure for the boss mode, and for sure for the quality of the output. You can stop the video if you want and read what it wrote. Obviously, sometimes you need to edit, or better to say, always you need to edit the output and put yourself in what you are writing. You always need to fact check, because GPT-3 is a language model. It doesn't know. It doesn't know all the things. It's writing very well like a human would write, with some errors, something to adjust, but you must to fact check, because Jarvis doesn't know all the word, all what exists. I don't know if you know what I mean. Always fact check. So this is how Jarvis works in a nutshell, because really there's more to say. One thing I want to say, let's say for example you don't like this output, but it's consuming your monthly credits. As you can see, as soon as you have the output, you have a useful completion, thumbs up, or a thumb down, poor completion. If you click here, what happens? This is gone, and you have credit refunded. But attention, because you can have at maximum 20% of the credits refunded in every month. If we go to the pricing plan, you can say here 50,000 words. What does it mean? It means that every month you can have these 50,000 words plus 20%. They become 60,000. So how many blog posts you can write with 60,000 words monthly. I always do this math because I know that sometimes the output has to be deleted. It's not good. So even if we divide in half, let's say 30,000 words, how many posts, how many long posts you can write with 30,000 words? At least, if they are very, 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 very long, at least 10. Okay, so you are paying less than $6 for every blog post. And if you let some ghost writer write the posts for you, it's surely costly more than $5-6 for one article. So it's very convenient if you can afford it, if you have a business, if you write a good amount of blog posts every month, or other kind of short form texts. So this is it for the presentation of Jarvis, this really fast review. It's not so short, this video, but it's the minimum I can let you see about Jarvis. Here below you can find the link. You can try Jarvis. For 5 days you will have 10,000 words to try it, and if you decide to buy it, to buy the monthly plan, I will be glad if you use my affiliate link, so you will help me to manage this channel and let it grow and do more and more and more videos like this. Thank you very much. See you in next video.